Gophers will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will start this game off. Historically, guys, Michigan has kept a death grip on the little brown jug. Gophers hoping to put that thing in play today.
And you see that little brown jug in the celebration after every Michigan-Minnesota game. And you're right, Michigan has had it for the majority of the time. Minnesota knows that. They got to do something about that today.
Yeah, Minnesota plays in a lot of trophy games, don't they? But this is one they would love to put in the
And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the back. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Wolverines are on the move. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will have its first possession of the game. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock, old school. 2 of the best running backs in the business here.
And the defenses now, like, they know the challenge. They know these guys are going to tote it. They got to be physical, committing guys to the box, not letting these running backs have success today.
The give is to Taylor. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long. He's got it up to 25. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. He tries to take the top off, and he bats it away. It falls incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw, it's Warren. He looks that one in nicely. Michigan completely controlled this rivalry game last year and just took the jug away from the Gophers.
Listen, Michigan's a program at this point with recent success. They're thinking about national championships. We've seen them in the college football playoff here in recent years. This is a rivalry game against Minnesota that they're expected to dominate. And last year, David, they did.
Michigan, year after year, one of the winningest programs in all of college football. We expect them to be great. Always a tremendous challenge for Minnesota to try to get that middle brow job.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll go right back to him. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Laughlin. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Line getting set on second down. The run from the shotgun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense going all in to stop the run. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Tripped up for the tackle. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Brosmer. They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he crushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Brosmer. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Pocket starts to collapse. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after that completion. They'll keep it on the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Short yardage play, they'll give it to the wide receiver going to the edge. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking for a man. It's Brosmer. Got his man quickly. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Coming after it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. A high high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Feeling some heat. Catch in the middle. It's Spencer. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Trying to power it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for this offense. Back to pass, it's Brosmer. Looking to the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Taylor has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are... And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
And the returner goes down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Warren. Setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They ran it on first down, now on 2nd. Off play action. Looking to take a shot. Got it in stride at the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Michigan has dominated this rivalry over the years, and they look oh so close to securing the jug again.
You look at Michigan on paper, and they have an advantage all over the place against Minnesota. It was a question of whether they could just stay out of their own way. If they eliminated the mistakes, we knew this was going to be a tall order for Minnesota, and Michigan just looks dominant.
Yeah, it stinks, but it is the facts. The facts are you're less talented at Minnesota, man. You've got to play really, really well, especially in these rivalry games, and hope to catch Michigan on a bad day, but that little brown jug is inching towards Michigan's sideline there.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Brosmer. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Morris. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes a connection. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They tack that last score on just for good measure as they are getting oh so close to putting this one away. The kickoff is coming. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Taylor. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Grabbed over the middle, it's Taylor. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And they're not on the same page there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Brosmer. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Looking down the middle. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Hands it off. Just ran over it. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The give and tick, 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 tick. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. That is no good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They're trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Brosmer. He makes the connection.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
At the 50. 2nd down.
They go to the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.